hate this place.
Man.
Stupid badge.
Hey guys, Chris Eisenhardt here again. We're going to talk about some more active shooter stuff. Mainly if you're in a building or even here at headquarters and a active shooter comes into the building. So just go over some stats here. This is from the activeshooterdata.org. 53% of these events end prior to law enforcement getting there. Mainly either the attacker stops and just leaves, or he just commits suicide. Other ways these events end before law enforcement get there is the victims stop the attacker, they're either shot or they're subdued. After the police arrive, attacker either stops, again commits suicide, or he surrenders. Police stop attacker and they're shot or they're subdued. So getting into the video here. So you see Josh here, he's a little disgruntled. What happens? There's always a precursor to it. You look at Facebook, you look at social media, these guys are gonna place anything onto there. So as you see, Josh comes out, he goes, he talks, he goes into the auditorium and starts shooting. You see people start running. Biggest thing is, when you do that, have an escape plan and a route in mind.
So what was that all about?
I don't know, man. Josh has been pretty testy lately.
Yeah, he really didn't take that email very well at all.
I don't know. I sent him something about CPR, and I think he just lost it. Did you hear
What was
that?
that?
That was weird.
Kinda sounded like a gunshot.
You see them, they're kind of startled by it because you hear a loud noise, you don't know what to do, you don't know what it is at first. You're trying to figure it out, you're like, what did I just hear? Is that really gunfire? You got to think, if we're here at headquarters, something happens downstairs, it may sound like a trash can being knocked over. You may not even hear the gunshots. Have an escape plan, get out of there. Leave your belongings behind, and if law enforcement happens to be arriving and you're getting out of the building, keep your hands visible, hands up. So now if you can't run and you're stuck, you see Chuck was doing first pass and he's unable to move. He's like, oh, I can't run anywhere, so he's gonna shelter in place. As you see, shut the door, shut off his light, close the blinds. He actually took his belt, which is genius, and actually shut the, prevented the door arm from being open. They actually do make devices to prevent that from happening. Then he goes, hides under Bobby's desk just in case the shooter could see through the blinds. They can't see through there. Make sure you lock your door. If you don't have a lock on your door and you're hiding or anything, block that entry, throw a desk in front of there, get everything ready. Make sure your cell phones, pagers, music, make sure all that is off.
Stupid lockout tagout.
Ah! last thing you're going to do is, as you see Josh goes into the maintenance bay there, so you'll see Jim coming around, he goes out there, he's fighting. So that's as a last resort, only when your life's in danger. If you're able to do it, fight. That means throwing hot coffee at him, stabbing him with a pencil, whatever means you need to end that shooter from taking more lives or injuring more people, do it. Make no mistake about it, you can survive the active shooter incident by remembering and planning ahead to take 3 important steps. Run, hide, and fight.